The watch comes with voice AI feature, which comes super handy. It also comes with 60Hz refresh rate, which provides a silky smooth user experience. Hi there! So Realme has kept us waiting for the smartwatch for a really long time, and the wait was totally worth it. Here is the Realme Watch S2. It comes with an AMOLED display, then we also get Bluetooth calling feature, internal storage to save music on it, with Bluetooth earphone connectivity support, tons of sports modes, health tracking and more. What makes it stand out from the rest is its crazy 3-week battery life, and of course that flawless user experience. I've been using this watch for a couple of days. Let me share everything in detail so you can decide if you should buy the Watch S2 or not. Let's start with a quick unboxing. So here is the retail packaging of the Realme Watch S2. You can see the image of the watch. On the side here you can see some of its key features. Towards the back some manufacturing details and the MRP of 7,999. Let's quickly open it up. There you go. Right on the top is the watch itself. Then you have the user guide. Damn, that's a big booklet. There's also a QR code for the companion app. And finally, a pogo pin charging cable that magnetically aligns and attaches to the watch charging terminals. The grip is pretty strong, so it won't snap off easily. Alright, let's have a closer look at the watch, but first we'll get rid of this plastic on the top. This is basically there to prevent the watch from getting scratched during transportation. Wow, so we get a round watch and it looks really nice. I must say the first thing you notice is the metal frame. Comes with a sort of glossy and matte finish but doesn't attract any fingerprint or smudges. Looks really clean. On this side there is a crown which I think is a rotating crown. There's a red line between it. There's a button here at the bottom which I believe is to launch sports modes. Overall a really nice and well built watch. Very slim as well. Check that out. Then you have silicone straps with a buckle design, grey color buckle which goes very well with the frame. Moving towards the back is made of plastic and you can spot the heart rate sensor, SpO2 sensor and the charging terminals below. Now these straps obviously are replaceable. Simply pull this hook mechanism here to release. These are 22mm bands. You can replace them with any third-party bands if you want to. There you go, simple and clean. So this Watch S2 comes with IP68 ratings. You can wear it at the gym, for a run, in the rain. In fact, you can even wear this watch in the pool as this watch comes with swim tracking on board. So cool. Alright, let's have a closer look at the display. Now as you press this button, the display will wake up and this is a 1.43-inch AMOLED display with a resolution of 360 by 360 pixels. I must say that the color reproduction is really nice, vibrant and pitch perfect deep blacks. Another thing that you would want to know are the bezels. Now basically there is a frame outside here which basically covers most of the bezels, which is why you don't see the bezels on the display. We'll just change the watch face so that you'll get a better idea. Here's a white watch face. Now the bezels are on the watch itself, not inside the display, which is good. So there's a smart idea of putting these numbers on the side and the display goes edge to edge, giving you almost zero bezels, which I think looks really nice and it's a very smart implementation. There are about 7-8 watch faces that come pre-installed. Check this out. Wow. I always say use the black watch face which goes with the bezel so it matches really well and it kind of looks even more seamless like this. When the frame is black and the watch face is black, it looks really nice. Check that out. So much of detail. Also because it's a high resolution display, everything is so clear and crisp. We briefly also tested the watch outdoors. Realme hasn't given us the exact nits of peak brightness on this watch, but still as you can see, everything is so clearly visible. Easily you can use this watch outdoors under the sun. Alright, let's have a closer look at the interface. Now before we dive in, special mention, this is a 60Hz refresh rate and is buttery smooth. Very well optimized by Realme and that's one of the best reasons to pick a watch like this because the interface makes it really usable and fun. Now of course this is the home page. Swipe right to access the activity, then you have the steps taken, then you have the sports, click on more to access more and see how smooth this is. Wow, absolutely loving it. Then of course then you have the heart rate, then you have the stress tracking, sleep tracking, the weather, then you have the music player. There'll be more details about the music player because there is an option to save the music on this phone and connect earphones. We'll come to that a little later. And when you press this button, you come back to the home page, swipe right to access the applications. You can see these are kind of the widgets. You can see your health data here, easy to access all your health data. Then of course, if you press this button at the bottom, you can quickly access all your workouts and exercise. We'll come to that a little later. Then when you press this button, you can access the menu. Right on the top is data activity, then you have phone calling, then you have AI voice assistant, AI voice dial, then you have exercise, running courses, workout records, heart rate, SpO2, stress tracking, sleep tracking, breathing courses, body energy, menstrual cycle tracking for women, ambient volume, event reminders, there's alarms, and the best part is you can set the alarm directly from your smartwatch. Always convenient. Stopwatch, timer, world clock, weather, music, camera control, find phone, settings. In settings, you can sync watch faces. Of course, you can change the watch faces as per your preference from here directly. Then you have AOD, which is always on mode, something a lot of people prefer. You can turn it on from here. So now you can go down further. It will show you AOD face. So you can choose which of these watch faces you can choose to keep as always on if you want to keep color. But remember, color watch faces will drain the battery a lot faster. Let's see how this looks. Oh, that also looks really nice. So you can see the hour hand, you can see the minute hand. So this will always remain constant, so you can see the time. However, outdoors, this might be a little hard to see. So let's go into the settings and AOD, and let's change the watch face. So you can probably keep it to something like a digital watch face. Let's see how this looks. And here you can see the time. This is the digital clock, time, hour, day, date. Of course, it's a little too light, but still at least the information will be available. You can also choose the AOD time, so you don't want it to be turned on at night so that it doesn't disturb you during your sleep. Then of course you have sound and vibration, display and brightness. You can choose the brightness level of the display, screen on time in seconds, display, cover to sleep, basically turning this on. So if you keep your hand on the display will turn off. Kind of is very, very handy. You just quickly want to turn off the display. App view, you can choose different app views, spatial surrounding, waterfall, list. I personally prefer list, it's always the easiest to understand. Do not disturb, auto detect workouts, yes. So you can turn on brisk walking, running, rowing, elliptical training. All these 4 workouts can be used for auto workout detection, which I think is very, very handy. And of course, battery, if you come into battery, it'll show you the battery percentage. You can toggle on power saving mode from here. In systems, restart, power off, reset. Coming back to the home page, swipe from up to access the quick toggles. You have do not disturb. You can adjust the brightness directly from here. Toggle on, raise the wrist to wake the display. You can use the display as a torch at night. Water draining, so this is a draining water feature. Basically drains the water from the speaker. Again, a very, very handy feature. Then you can go into the settings, you can mute all the notifications, power saving mode, vibration alert, all those options are available directly here. Overall, the interface is like butter, super smooth and easy to use. Now when you go to the music app, first thing you can notice is that you can control the music that's playing on your phone, which is always handy. Then further you can see watch music, which basically means that you can save music on the watch internal storage and you don't need to carry your phone with you anytime. It comes with 4 GB internal storage if that's what you want to know. So to copy that music, go to the music function option on the Realme Link app, go to music, add local music. Now since this is an iPhone, it will go to the files app, select the music files and click done. Now the music will be transferred to the watch. Once done, take your watch, just click play and the music will start playing. In fact, you can even listen to the music on the watch speaker, which sounds so good. Other option is that you can obviously connect your favorite pair of earbuds to it as well and listen to that same music. And now technically you don't need to carry your phone with you anymore, especially if you just want to listen to music. So cool. Talking about voice AI. So here below you can see the AI button. Press it and ask it a question like, how can I lose 2 kgs in 3 weeks? The AI will give you all the details on how you can burn your calories. It will give you a diet plan, everything basically in detail. It's almost like having ChatGPT on your wrist. So cool. But make sure that your watch is paired to the phone for this to work. So to make phone calls directly from your smartwatch, go to the menu by pressing this button, go to the phone app, you'll see call history, favorite contacts, keypad. We're going to the keypad and we're randomly dialing a number. There you go. And the phone call is being dialed, you can see. The audio that you're hearing right now is being recorded from the speakers on the watch and they're quite loud and clear. Of course, you can also control the volume from here. Then of course you can mute the microphone and you can end the call directly from here after you're done talking. And similarly, you can also receive incoming calls directly on a smartwatch. Firstly, there's a ringtone that you can hear. There's a vibration alert, you can see the caller's name, you can reject the call and answer and talk directly using a smartwatch. Again, very convenient. You can control the volume from here, you can also mute the microphone and end the call after you're done talking. Let's talk about the calling experience. So the speaker on this watch gets loud enough to be used indoors as well as outdoors unless you're in a very noisy environment. The other person also had no problem hearing me and he didn't complain of any echo or disturbance. Bottom line, you can use this watch for phone calls without any problem. Coming to the fit and comfort. Firstly, the silicone straps are soft and feel very nice on the wrist. The watch also feels really light and I didn't have any discomfort wearing them all day. In fact, we even wore this watch at night to track my sleep. It was super comfy. Coming to health tracking. So the first thing we did is go to the menu and test our heart rate. There we go. Then we also tested SpO2 and finally even stress levels. Now the Realme Watch S2 comes with HX3690Q sensor that can measure continuous heart rate and SpO2, and overall it's more reliable. However, I still maintain use these readings just for your reference and not for medical purposes. Coming to fitness and workouts. So the Watch S2 comes with over 110 plus workout modes. To quickly access it, press this button at the bottom here and you will be seeing outdoor run, trail run, outdoor walk, indoor walk, hiking, outdoor cycling, indoor cycling. There's pool swimming, there's open water swim, elliptical, rowing, stepper, yoga, golf, training, functional training. Then there's HIIT, cool down, workout. You can further add sports modes from here. So basically you can add 20 from here. If you want to add more, you can add directly from the app. So you can click edit, remove this from here and you can add mountain hike from here, or you can remove relaxation activities and add cricket. There you go. So that's how you can add and remove more workouts and keep only the ones that you need here. So that's really cool. But overall, really lot of options available here, and of course there is this dots option here where you can set goals, you can have interval reminders, you can have smart competitor, you can have so many more options to start from. Coming to the battery. So Realme hasn't shared the exact size of the battery, but what surprised me is how well it's optimized. We used this for about 3 days with AOD and it dropped by just 10%. So I can easily say you'll get about 10 to 12 days with typical use and roughly about 4 to 7 days with AOD and Bluetooth calling. Frankly, those are really solid numbers. Battery life is really good. Let's have a quick look at the Realme Link companion app. So right here you can see the watch is already paired. Click on that. You can see the image of the watch. You can see the battery percentage. Face gallery is basically watch faces, and here are the watch faces that come pre-installed. You can change them instantly from here. Just click on it and it will change. Check that out. Of course, there are tons of more options. AI watch faces, album art, which means custom watch face. Then there are sports watch faces, mechanical, functional, pointers. Then there are different taste, art, simplicity, and there are huge collections. When you click on this, you can actually have lot more options to choose from. Simply download and they will sync, so you have a huge collection. Then on notifications, you can choose whether you want notifications from which apps or you don't want. Of course, all that can be chosen from here. Then further down, intelligent workout recognition, basically auto workout recognition. So you can choose for running, walking, row machining, elliptical. I've basically kept it for walking because I go out for walks once in a while. Then you have tiles. You can choose the order of tiles you want to keep them in. Then event reminder, health reminders. In more functions, you have find my phone, find my watch, weather. You can of course add music to save on the watch, which is always handy. Then AI watch face with watermark, frequent contacts, world clocks. Then you have user guide, device update and legal info. Surprisingly, there is no option where you can share your data with Google Fit or Strava, which I think would have been a must-have. But sadly, that option is not there. But overall, I'll say the app is very simple and easy to use. Alright, final thoughts. Well, for starters, we don't have the price at the time of making this video, which is why we can't actually pass a judgment on it. But my best guess is this watch should be priced somewhere between 4 to 5,000. But trust me, it will be worth it. You get an AMOLED display with internal storage, you get AI features, auto workout detection, always on mode, IP68 rating with buttery smooth user experience. Just so good. I'll share the price, availability details and the purchase links of this watch below in the description. If you'd like to buy one, you should definitely check it out. So I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.